opposed to did they really suit the roles? Who knows? Who knows? And then let's have a look at the Quarterings tweet from last night. So this is Sarah from the video game. This is Joel's daughter, who's tragically killed at the beginning. It's not really a big spoiler. She's killed right at the beginning of the game. When the outbreak happens, a soldier accidentally shoots her. This is Sarah in The Last of Us TV show. Now, I'm just so tired of this shit. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. Why did they have to do this? Why did they have to cast a mixed race girl to play the role of a white blonde girl from the show? Now, you could say, well, they're trying to appeal. They're trying to appeal to a larger audience. Well, The Last of Us sold how many copies? At least 17,500 million. Sorry, 17,500 wouldn't have been that good, would it? 17.5 million odd copies the game sold. I think that's a pretty big audience, potentially, if you could capture this. Now, obviously, you're not going to capture all of them to watch the show, but it's pretty big. But the reason... You've already race-changed Joel. Now you've race-changed, obviously, his daughter, because you've race-changed Joel. So now you're going to race-change his daughter, which means that Joel was married now to a black woman as opposed to a white woman. And we're already playing fucking pathetic ideological games before the show is even released. Now, the weird thing is, the show comes out next month, January, because it's December the 1st today. It comes out next month, and we've barely seen a scratch on it. Now, this is part of a trailer on IMDb, a vignette, and it's been written by somebody amazing who wrote Chernobyl, which did very well, got rave reviews. Doesn't mean that it's going to be lightning striking twice, but, you know, Mason promises that any changes will fill things out and expand, not to undo, but enhance, which is already horseshit, because you've already undone Joel, you've already undone Joel's daughter, you're adding extra characters into the game. Why you needed to do that, I don't understand. So how did race-changing Joel and his daughter enhance and not undo? Because you're already undoing one of the fundamental characters, which is Joel. Unfortunately, we're all getting excited for when he does get his head smashed in with a golf club, but that's just private. So this is horseshit. Now, they have added additional characters which weren't in the game. How they're actually going to interact, don't know. But I got a pretty, call me cynical, a pretty decent idea that when we start the show, because we get Tess for 5 episodes, Tess gets killed, we're going to get Tess leading around Joel for 5 episodes, and then we're going to get Merle Dandridge, who plays Marlene, and she actually voiced Marlene in the games as well. She's then going to be the strong woman that takes over from there. It's just going to be a mess. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It's got Neil Cuckman writing it as well as Mazin, so he's going to be shoving his ideological mate with his activist nature to the forefront, just don't understand. This is the weird thing. You take something that's popular. You take something that's done incredibly well. And I'm just going to be a dick now. But if you think those 17.5 million people that bought your game are just fucking white, then you're an absolute knob jockey. In that 17.5 million people that bought the first game, there's going to be men, there's going to be women, because there's only two sexes. There's going to be black people, white people, brown people. Whatever other shade you want to put in there, people that bought the game and saw the story and related to everything in the story, because it's the themes which grab people, not the colour of their fucking skin.
Choose your character.
And if you're saying that you're trying to do this because you want to be inclusive and diverse, then shut your fucking cake-hole. Cockman's already got a 12-inch fucking dildo rammed up his arse. And loving every second of it. You are doing it out against some vapid virtue buzz that it gives you, some drug enhancement that it gives you. Because you think you're being so incredible. And when you start... Well, and we've said this so many times. When you start playing with the superficial, guess what? You lose the complexity. Because instead of promoting your show like we've seen with Rings of Power and other stuff like that, instead of promoting your show by saying we got some great stories, we got some great characters, great locations, there's going to be twists and turns, you're going to not know which fucking leg to stand on, this show's going to rock your world. What do we get? I'm the first dwarf female of color! And that's literally a call to the wild. Oh, what's that? What's that I hear? Oh, right, okay, hold on. It's the new Rings of Power. Okay, it's gonna be dog shit. It's gonna be dog shit. Because you're so bothered with the superficial, you miss the complex. And that's why the writing is so poor in Hollywood nowadays. Because they're writing so vapidly, they're writing so superficially. There's no characterization. Woman, great. Woman cannot do bad. Ergo, woman has no development. Man, masculinity, toxic. Man, no fighty. Man, inept. I have no doubt whatsoever. No doubt. Prove me wrong. The Last of Us TV show is gonna be woke, nihilist,
match point, blue
misery porn. It's the only way that I can describe it. With a dreary cast that's been literally put together to tick boxes because Hollywood is fucked in the head. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye for now.
Athena, I won't let you down.
Is the worst. There's gotta be a better way. So I gave Swimmer a shot. It's way better. Swimmer's heavy-duty dry cloths, grab dust and hair and lock it away. Better than my real packet. Swimmer, totally worth it. Love it or your money back.
Victory!
My friends, please consider supporting me in my war to save pop culture by subscribing to my channel and possibly even becoming a channel member for exclusive videos, access to Doomcock emojis, and more. And if you like this video in particular, please consider using the new Super Thanks feature and putting a tip in the tip jar located next to the like buttons down at the bottom of the video. Thank you for watching, and now, on to the video. You know, the YouTube algorithm doesn't like it when you start cursing at the start of a video. You have to give it a little buffer. You have to go ahead and take a little break of civility and civil language to avoid getting dinged by the aforementioned algorithm. So, right away, my hands are tied in discussing how I feel about Willow. Holy crap. Willow is a farging pastiche of a crap show. Unbelievable just how wretched and rote and by the book this trash is. Honest to God, I'm having to bite my tongue here. But we're gonna get into it because this is just a rant. I'm gonna go ahead and analyze and kind of talk about all the things that I hate about Willow. But look, I'm really having a hard time biting my tongue. Oh boy, I just want to let the F-bombs fly. But here, let me just cut to the chase. Willow sucked. Alright? Willow just sucked. It's embarrassing in a lot of ways. Not just for fans of Willow. For fans of Willow, it's probably going to be excruciating. But I'm just talking about just as a casual viewer. One questions why one is watching this, why one is having access to Disney Plus. I'm not paying for Disney Plus. I would never pay for Disney Plus. I'm not giving these people a dime. But I'm watching it through the assistance and kindness of strangers. In other words, I have access to another account. And I gotta say, it's almost like why do I even have access to another account when you have to watch crap like this?
Match point. Blue team.
Here we go!
Bow big.
Victory!
Just sprinkled the low price dust. Tastes like savings. Had a little spill, but I'm on top of it. Get it? We got it.
Endless wonder,
Well, of course, you were very happy to have it for Werewolf by Night, which was fantastic. And of course, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special was fucking amazing.
You're right, Harvey. So it just shows you that with Werewolf by Night and Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, Disney, like a stopwatch, is right twice a day. But the rest of the time, complete and total fucking waste. Alright, now I can let the F-bombs fly, hopefully. I think it's enough time has elapsed since the beginning of the video. Although I'm going to have to try and not just make every other word an F-bomb or I'll get dinged. Alright, so, what do I think about Willow? Well, watching this first episode of Willow, and I know there's 2 episodes posted, but fuck, I couldn't bring myself to watch the second episode. Not yet. I don't know, maybe I'll keep looking at the damn thing. I guess I'm gonna have to keep reviewing it for Pop Culture Breakdown, which is tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Central. We will have a panel about Willow at that point. But I wanted to get my licks in first. So, okay. What is Willow? Willow is a show that makes you wonder as you're watching it, whether you're watching Disney Plus or the CW. I mean, the lead kids for this show are a brother and sister, and they talk like contemporary teenagers on the CW. They use contemporary slang. Their attitude is extremely contemporary, and everything else, it's just an embarrassment. The dialogue in this thing is cringe, and I will quote some of the worst of the dialogue, but it's just pathetic. It really is a CW show that somehow got placed on Disney Plus. This was awful. I mean, this is just, it's just so typical. I'll explain myself. Alright, let me go through my notes. So, balls and their swords at the other's throat. They flip up their helms, and of course the fierce warriors are fierce young girls. Yeah, when they take off their helms, we see them. And not only are they fierce, proud, amazing, stunning, and brave women, they're also lesbians in love. Beyond. And the princess lesbian is having to marry a boring, ineffectual prince from a neighboring kingdom to facilitate an alliance. Of course, it's the same old story. The lesbian princess freaks out and tries to disregard at a ball celebrating their betrothal for her brother by putting a small pumpkin on his head. And in a drunken fit of girl power, she's going to go ahead and throw a knife at the pumpkin, not bothering to ask her brother's permission in this little stunt that stops the entire betrothal. Then everybody's just staring and feeling embarrassed. She's ranting about girl power, tells a parable about girl power, and so on, and is about to throw a knife at her brother's head. Maybe hitting the pumpkin, maybe not. She doesn't give a shit about it. You know, he's a white male, so fuck him, right? Who cares? She stopped from that.
Blue team.
And then, you know, the mother says, what the hell is your problem? And
Match point. Red team.
Dialogue about, you know, girl power should marry who she wants, you know, lesbian power and everything. So, anyway, after this cringy scene, and all this shit, oh, the brother, by the way, is a womanizer, you know, and it shows him making out with his hot blonde scullery maid under a tree when they come and fetch him for the ball. Alright, so anyway, an attack comes from magical enemies, and they materialize, and they can teleport around and turn into smoke and cast magic and all those sorts of shit. And I just wonder, well, if these magical enemies are able to besiege the castle, and there's this great barrier that they talked about earlier that surrounds the kingdom and protects the kingdom, I wonder, what the fuck is the point of the great barrier?
What's up,
Well, if it doesn't keep out these magical interlopers, these evil attackers, then what the fuck is the point of the great barrier? Maybe it's not a great barrier. Maybe it's a so-so barrier. Maybe it's a shit barrier, frankly. Anyway, it doesn't work. I think they need a bigger wall. I can't say. Anyway, in the course of this, the women fight and everything is going around, and then the womanizing, slang-spewing prince gets abducted. He is, of course, the damsel in distress. So in response to this attack, to go find these and rescue the abducted brother in distress, they idiotically send the young, inexperienced lesbian princess, her lesbian teenage lover, the two that were dueling at the start, an old white male knight, I wonder how long he will last, a lovable warrior rogue from the jail, and the young and boring prince that the lesbian princess is supposed to marry, who hasn't got a dangerous bone in his body. He is meek, he is bored, and for some reason, he's going along. Right, yeah, like this king of the neighboring kingdom is going to risk his son and heir to the throne, who obviously has no combat experience or skill, send them off with this tiny questing party to confront the danger. Yeah, that makes total sense, right? Fucking idiotic. That guy is tagging along just to make the girl power seem all the more powerful and continually belittle men along the way. It makes zero sense that the king is going to send off his only son and heir on this risky mission. So as this ragtag bunch of teenagers and old farts, basically 5 people, are riding out of the castle across the drawbridge, they ride past tons of armored knights and guards, and I'm just laughing. It's so fucking stupid. I mean, why the fuck would these monarchs risk their remaining kids to go rescue another kid when they've got a shitload of troops just standing around? I mean, go ahead and put the teenage lesbians in charge if you want to have an all-girl power revive for the whole thing. Lesbians are the bestest ever, and so on, young, whatever. brother was boinking, follows them and joins the party. So you basically have 3 teenage women, 1 ineffectual male, 1 old white male dude, and 1 wild, hairy, ethnic guy just for representation on this quest. At this point, I'm just like, what the fuck am I wasting my time on this shit? This obsession with spreading gay stuff and everything, with having girls be the bestest damn are, with making plots but stupid just to accommodate us intended nonsense. It's not only annoying and destructive, it's also boring and predictable as shit now. Yawn, another gay couple, yawn, another brown-haired loud woman shirtless Kennedy's surrogate, yawn, more bad, boring, or hapless men, yawn. We've been there, done that, and taken a shit on the t-shirt. Fuck Disney, and fuck Kennedy for taking the entertainment out of entertainment. So, they're camping around. The ineffectual prince brings a flute and he starts playing it. He gets bitched at by the annoying princess who, you know, is the bestest ever and passes judgment over him. The scullery maid cooks them a lovely meal, so they think she can stay. Now it turns out that the barrier is a magic force field. So again, I ask, how come these evil guys got through and abducted the prince? Well, I guess we're about to find out. So what happened to Allura? That's a question that Willow fans will be interested in. Well, the barrier is said in the discussion to be there to protect her. One day she'll come back, kick evil's ass, and be the bestest ever. Okay. So, it's when we see the barrier, it's basically like kind of rainbowy. You know, it's full of all sorts of shifting rainbowy colors, so I think it's symbolic. I don't know. Anyway, the scullery maid goes away from the camp for some reason. She crosses a chasm and has a fallen log across it. Why is she doing this? Who the fuck knows? Is she heading home? Looking for the abducted prince? I don't know. She plays around with the barrier. You know, she can mold it with her hand as she walks right through it. Kind of a shitty barrier if a scullery maid can just walk through it. Or maybe she's not just a scullery maid. The princess and the party catch up to her after she's, you know, gone out of the barrier. And they say, hey, you gotta go home. And then, holy shit, the scullery maid says, you're not the boss of me out here. Oh, God. The dialogue is cringe and fucking CW to the max. And now we come to the inevitable degradation of a white guy, because you can't have a woke show without degrading a white guy. You know, that's like, you know, a day without orange juice is a day without sunshine, right? So, of course, the white guy has to die immediately and in a humiliating way. So this old white male knight is lecturing these girls on how dangerous it is to be out beyond the barrier and how you have to be constantly vigilant. And at that moment he gets shot through with an arrow and dies. Har, har, har. You can just hear Kathleen Kennedy cackling at that. Because yeah, all white males are a joke. And older white males are especially hated by Disney and Kathleen Kennedy. And that's why we hate them right back. So yeah, Bone Reavers are attacking and they shot the white male. Of course, that's the only victim they can possibly get because he's old and he's white and he's a man. These poor bastards, these poor dumb Reavers, they don't realize they're going up against 2 lesbians who are the bestest ever and covered with 3-foot thick plot armor. John Caston fucked up Solo spectacularly, and now he's fucking up Willow spectacularly. What a piece of shit. Oh, and of course, as they ride off and are being, you know, pursued by these Reavers, nobody even momentarily mourns the death of the old white knight. They just keep whipping away with their goddamn CW dialogue. And of course, the girls are so badass, they kill Reavers even as they're fleeing the Reavers. They get away by jumping over a cliff in the water. All of them survive, but the big bad Reavers are too scared to follow. Socrates tells her that she's a very pretty person.
Match point. Blue team.
Fuck this one. Seriously. Fuck it. Anyway, at the end of the episode, Shades of Luke Skywalker finally appears. They finally get to it. Well, it says the brother is alive and the captive of the withered crone. The withered crone. Well, it's 19 years since a clear and accurate critique of Kathleen Kennedy from the very characters she's trying to corrupt. Anyway, spoiler. Here's a spoiler if anyone still cares about this shit. The scullery maid that the prince was boinking is Alora Dannon, lost blood of Primaria. She's the last best hope against the evil coming to destroy them all. Yawn. And that's when the episode ends. And that's when I walk away. This is garbage, folks. This is the same old shit. Doesn't it even ever get boring to the people making this garbage? I mean, it's just so paint by the numbers woke. It's just exactly the same shit we've seen over and over and over and over and over a fucking again, and I'm just sick to death of it. So anyway, that's my feedback, my reaction, my rant about the shitstorm that is Willow.
Do you love Gantt charts? Here's how easily you can build one in Click. Let's map out the tasks for your Gantt chart in this list. Perfect. Now, let's add a Gantt view.
Outburst. This guy's a little... Maybe he's right, though. Maybe he's right. He's right.
What about that issue? I'm sure you know about Alan Selassie and Kyrie Irving. Your take on Kyrie.
That's my brother. And I love the fact that...
What does Kyrie think about Kyrie right now? You know, what's his opinion?
It's like now, it felt like you were in this battle by yourself, but now you got two warriors alongside you, like gargoyles at the top of the buildings in New York, ready to fight for Christ. And when Kyrie put up that information, they always want to write me off and say, yeah, it's just so crazy, so crazy, so crazy. And then Kyrie's like, okay, here goes some information right here. Information is the unlock. There's 5 elements that the 1%, the elites, use to control the 99%, which are the masses. Those elements are water, food, shelter, medicine, and education. Which one of those 5 elements are the most important? Education. Because with the knowledge, you can go get water, you can go get food, you can get shelter, and you can get medication.
This is like an advocation for some form of like democratic socialism, I would imagine, right? Like the other countries are doing very well with concepts like this. Is that what he's saying, or is he just going to be rambling? You guys take a guess.
I agree. And Kyrie fought for something, and then also, you know, for me, Kyrie, I love Kyrie. He did what his job was. They had the Hebrew Israelites in front of the game, and now the high schools. I always think about the high schools. I always think about the future, the grammar schools, the high schools. These are the people that are going to change our lives. So the high schools are asking questions. People are running around saying, "Oh, Ye's racist." What is the term racism was created in? I think the construct of racism was created in college racism. Yeah, and it's like the whole woke culture, the idea the white man did this, the Jewish guy did this. Now I'm saying specifically the makers. I think my misstep in the tweet was.
Well, you said Deathcon Jew, but Deathcon for Jewish people. Even Deathcon would have been too. So your mistake was making the tweet.
Pinpoint the people as opposed to pinpointing the devil and the fact that the devil used to have that. But more than that, it was my disobedience to God that forced me into the whale's stomach as I am right now. But it's only my obedience to God that's going to bring me out of the whale's stomach.
Don't elaborate. You're not walking back when you said you are clarifying it. Which is key. It's evil and hearts are been on this problem. And you're not walking back. You're clarifying Satan.
The angel. God's one of his favorite angels, one of the most powerful angels. The most powerful. Yeah, Satan. That's what I like. The most powerful angel. Satan, and he brought angels with him when he left heaven, right? How many angels did Satan bring with him?
33% of them. So he brought billions of angels with him.
So angels.
Billions. How many angels were there? That's interesting.
I'm sorry. 33% of God's warriors with him, working for Satan. But God runs the world, and it's Satan that gets inside of the Zionists and makes them do evil things. But these are stories because I'm a baby Christian, right? But I heard that, you know, God loves me so much. He loves me so much, right? And I go go to Drink Champs and I'm drinking, and the Bible says king don't drink, right? I know it's not Milo. I know I'm not saying it in correct, perfect English, but the Bible says king don't drink, and I'm drinking and I'm smoking and I'm using my ego because I'm tired of these like fed. They're like I'm lit.
I mean, he wasn't as crazy when he was drinking. You think that maybe in this instance the self-medication might have been working, bro? Jesus Christ.
Let me say, I'm tired of these fed celebrities trying to pick on me, thinking that they gangster. We're not in high school, Meek Mills. We're not in high school, Puff Daddy. And everyone thinks that they're so much more gangster, like they got me in some way. Ain't none of y'all more gangster than God, and God got me. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying that.
Oh, no, everybody posing acting tough is nothing. You talk about rebel, black sheep.
Yeah.
I mean, you're definitely it, buddy.
Yeah, y'all not tough to me, but I'm drinking, and then I start saying stuff that doesn't please God, right? It wasn't the Zionists, it wasn't the banks, it's God set me back, but the fact that I still had 400 million and Forbes couldn't get around it, it showed God loves me, but he had to set me back a little.
Well, it's a Jobian proverb. You're going through a Jobian trouble.
Yeah, because since I lost my wife, right? Since I lost my family, and I
makes it sound like they died. Jesus Christ.
Was no longer the priest right in the middle of that home, and I didn't have to say so over the content that my kids watch and what they wore, and when they went to school, and how they went to church, and what they ate. I was frustrated, and I let the devil come and get me. I let the devil pull me in. Next thing you know, I'm at New Year's Eve parties having threesomes. I'm like, God was so mad at me. He said, I empowered you. I gave you everything.
He's so mad at him that he gave him a threesome. Am I mishearing this? It's just a lot of rambling. It's hard to keep up.
Free skill set. You're like Moses. You saved Caesar's life in battle twice. You know, and you might stutter. You might not be the best communicator, but you're a leader, gang. And you're down there. You're not representing me. You're drinking. You're having sex. And you know what? And God, he waited on me. He let me go, 8 months into the year. But it wasn't until I bragged about serving Satan with the actions that God said, I got to set you back now and set you straight. And then, so we're moving my school. We're moving the Donda Theology Engineering University into a church.
Wasn't there like intentional use of Donda? I'm not saying that was 100% fact, but I've never seen that.
And we were there talking with the pastor, and then a homeless gentleman came in and was talking to us. And I said, is this a plant? I don't know, but this is the greatest theologist that I've met. And I had him come to a Bible study. We were working on the walk to the house. I don't like to call it a campaign. We're working to the walk to the house.
Hold on. This is a heartbreak to the hour. Station 3, join us. I skipped the other break. We gotta have this for back in 2 minutes. We gotta do this heartbreak. And I asked you to put a website out. People can actually hear what you have to say.
I want you to remind me what I'm saying so I can give this explanation.
No, you call me on the phone. The story.
I need to tell the people, though.
No, you will. Remember, it's the amazing homeless guy concept. Yeah, it gives you this part of the work.
I don't care about the website. I care about Jesus Christ and people knowing that.
Yeah, but they also gotta know where to actually find their actually saying this.
The only place to find it is in the Bible. My website is the Bible.
Hey, just read the whole Bible, guys. It's pretty good.
Cozy.tv/Nick and the Bible.
All right. I'm just trying to all right, hey, slow down free speech. They're right back here. 3 good games.
That's the point. Blue team.
And Ali Alexander, loaded and ready to go in the other studio. Didn't figure that wall. So they're calling up hour number 3 of the most fan broadcast in the world.
Victory!
So how does this work? How long is this show? Usually, because it's still going on. We're a bit behind. We're only about 20 minutes behind. But we're doing a break. But how long is this show?
You are a hero in these parts.
Like, it's crazy.
Okay.
1984.
Out of town. That's the real question.
Christmas 2022 is almost here.
Oh my God.
It's counted 60%
Choose your character.
voters have signed their unsigned the info.
This is a pretty long 2-minute break, guys. It's pretty crazy. Wow. Incredible.
Propaganda in online. They're waiting for something. I think the.
Oh my God, are we doing more anti-Jewish shit? What is this?
Here, yay. The Balenciagas.
Wait, what's happening? He put a lizard mask on in solidarity with Kanye. He put a lizard mask on.
He's a superhero.
Oh
No, now you're in here.
Who's Nick wearing?
We got Nick Point.
This is incredible, guys.
That's buddies. He works for us. This week, his job. He's over there with us. Oh, now he's turning out his shout. So what are we going to do here? Yay. The Balenciaga situation. You made a great point during the break earlier about it.
Prepare yourself.
That's a devil distraction. The fact that you become a devil. It's kind of what you said. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I just saw people making videos about it, and I said, it just seems like it's just more noise and mayhem and code red and things to get people outraged. As I said before, every form of pornography is only one is only 10 years away from pedophilia. Anybody that's watching
what that fucking means.
pornography, watching a woman have sex on camera, she's reliving the trauma of being molested. Like,
Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, is space as fuck? All porn stars? Have all porn stars been molested? I don't think so. I don't think that's true. But I feel like there's something got to go on. They allow you to do porn. I feel like you gotta something has to be a little sussy. I don't know if I have an answer. Damn, that's crazy.
Greater majority of women that end up being strippers, prostitutes, or monogamous,
that makes perfect sense.
Going through the trauma of experiencing pedophilia.
I don't know if that's true, but I'm sure that there's some kind of trauma associated with it personally. It could be wrong, but maybe there is.
But sex is a legal drug that's pushed to destroy humanity. If you drive down the street in California, they will be pushing strip clubs, they're pushing alcohol, they're pushing sex. It's this is like, so for people that have this moral code about pedophilia, but no moral code about strip clubs.
I like how Kanye was able to get Alice was actually wearing a mask for once.
Pornography in the sex industry. It's not what the Bible says. The Bible says that all of that is wrong. So Jesus said so, or Jesus said no. That's what we just need to
Let me ask you this. What about world population? The global said there's too many people that must sterilize us, so we grow transgenders and depopulate us.
Who says this? What do you mean? Nobody's trying to depopulate anybody. Like, what are you talking about? Like, in Western countries, there's lower population rates for, like, various reasons. People are having kids later, working, things are, like, it's just weird. People are trying to, like, focus on their careers, working, there's, difficulty in some things financially. People are having kids later, trying to establish themselves first, but it's like a most thing.
Nothing personal back there.
Do you think that that's accurate? Or, I mean, what do you think the New World Order is of religion?
I believe so. I'm more of a gut feeling person. Like I said, I'm the big program. And you guys will come in afterwards and then give the information. God has...
Well, Kanye basically is saying that he just says random shit and you guys can contextualize it and figure it out yourselves. Incredible.
People, different kind of warriors, different heights, different mindsets, different colors, and our collective agenda needs to be to serve God in what we do. And we
can't do that when we have an open freeway.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
We can't do that when we have an open freeway.
And that's what we have. God brought us here. You created this platform, the InfoWorks. I heard about the legend of Alex Jones from this lady named Tracy Romulus, Tracy Gwynn, who is thinking like a Christian. It's really... You know what? Much love to Tracy Romulus and Tracy Gwynn, because it's the type of person that will sue. I'm just going to say, I prefer that person not be next to my children. So, much love, and Jesus, God bless your family. I would prefer that person be not next to my children. Next person, next subject.
Wait, what?
You know what? Much love to Tracy Romulus and Tracy Gwynn, because it's the type of person
I'm not sure they
It's almost like they did this on purpose as a PR stunt.
I think so. I'm friends with the head designer, and I believe that it was a setup. I think it was a hit job. And now all of a sudden, everyone is so outraged and focused on Balenciaga, but then we're still aborting our kids. We're still fornicating.
Okay, now it makes sense. So I was confused why Kanye wasn't supporting the Balenciaga, conspiracy, weird, the thing about, I don't know. I'm not super educated on it, but I would assume that he would have supported him. But now it makes sense. It's because it's a distraction from what's going on with him. Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
We're still killing each other. We're still listening to music that promotes that. But we don't wear Balenciaga now. You shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what are you doing? You're throwing stones. Oh my God! But our moral code. We just cheated on our wives. We just fornicated. We just had threesomes. We just bought some sex on Instagram. We just sold some sex. We used sex to sell a product. But we don't like Balenciaga. Shut up. Shut up. I'm throwing the tablets right now. Shut up. Instagram is about prostitution, and everyone involved in any version of the sex business is as bad as the pedophile. So everyone shut up. Yeah.
I'm listening.
Yeah.
So, I think of all the thousands of times we cover, limited time we have, if you're about to get on a plane, go back to another state, do some new stuff. What else is on your radar? Because there's a lot. What do you think about the Ukraine war? What do you think about the evaluation of the dollar? What do you think about FTX and Bitcoin? There's so many topics.
Nick?
I really like that. Just pass it off to somebody else because you don't know what the fuck you're on about. That's incredible.
In terms of Ukraine and Russia, I haven't really seen so much of that in the news. I'm, of course, pro-Putin. I'm very pro-Russia.
Yeah.
I am also
pro-destruction of American Yeah, it makes a lot of sense, guys.
So,
Jesus Christ.
This is just,
I like it. It's like he's waiting for what the safe perspective is. It's like, what should I say? Waiting for Nick to talk. He's like, okay, I can say that. It's like content creators who will wait for like way after a controversy to happen, so that they can like wait for what's the safe play. What's the safe play, guys? And then they'll run the safe play after that.
just an extension of the United States neocon establishment, New World Order type stuff.
What does Putin say about America's value system?
So he said in a speech when he annexed those two breakaway provinces and he annexed the Donbass, he said in a speech that we have totally abandoned traditional values, traditional faith, and we've actually embraced full-on Satanism. And he's totally right. And
no. I mean, listen, we have shifted away from some more traditional values, men being the leaders of a household, right? Because there's significant power dynamics that would oppress women in some instances. As far as religion, I feel like a lot of the reason we shift away from religion isn't because people don't like religion. Well, excuse me, it's because religion has been very regressive to like gay people and even women, and it makes it people not want to do that. They don't want to be like religious. One of the things that frustrates me with religion, if you have a gay friend or family member and you have religious people saying that they're less than, of course people are going to gravitate away from that, But yeah, man. I mean, still going. I'm alive. I wonder when this live ends. But
well, it's true. America's embracing Satanism.
Yeah,
true.
But Jesus is alive, and these things are going to pull. It's a movement. God, the devil is a defeated foe. We're not even going to speak any of that into existence. God runs the world.
He's a defeated foe, but you're saying that he's controlling the Jewish people to take your money away.
And it's freedom fighters for Christ like us today that are going to stop it right now and say, we got to start here. Each one of us, we are the church. We are the priests of our homes. All the men are the priests of our homes, and everyone is the body of Christ. And we start here. Sin, it's like we're a glass of water, and sin is like throwing acid and used plastic and stepped on bugs in a glass, and then you want to pour some water in, and it tastes bad. So what you want to cover it with an alcohol flavor or with some food coloring or with a sexy outfit or something, and then you want to just keep on drinking that sin and not understand why your stomach is hurting in the morning. And I know as a recovering alcoholic that a cure for a hangover is another drink, and that's basically what we've been doing. We're all orphans.
Keep doubling down.
We're orphans of capitalism. So when we talk about the ideas that we have for the newer version, the amended Constitution that me and Nick are rewriting and working on right now, and the ideas of purifying.
They're working on a new Constitution. That'll be a hell of a watch, dude. It'll be a hell of a watch, brother.
Our system, because we need will and expertise.
Let's talk about that. You're saying you're going to run for president 2024.
I'm not, Alex. You're really good at stating things in a way that you get you sued. So
that's actually pretty good. Hey, what's up, Strange Kevin? Are you the TikToker, brother? How's it going? How's it going, brother?
Prepare yourself.
Alex, love you. What I'm saying, with the conversation that we're having about a possible 2024 walk and a victory at the office, America, I'm putting...
What is this graduation meme you guys keep saying that he did make graduation? Like, I just don't get it.
Everything on the line for the truth. To bring you a cleaner system. Our system has been dirty, and destroyed.
These guys are also mugs.
I am not the most knowledgeable Christian, and I'm not the most knowledgeable politician, but I am truthful. I'm nobody's heart.
I don't believe it. What I'm trying to get to is, what is your platform? Now, you text me your platform. It makes a lot of sense.
Well, it starts here with the Bible, and we're going to work through this with our designers.
I think he's trying to ask him like a presidential question, like, what's your platform? Like, how are you? Like, what are you gonna run? What's your shit? And he's just like, Bible. Like, he can't even be prompted to say what he's supposed to say when it comes to him running. This is incredible. It's a good thing. Oh, graduation is his album. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Anyway, I thought that he used to talk about how he got to graduation, but I was surprised that he could. Basically, he's in right now. Sorry. Anyway, he has nothing planned. Like, I think one of the biggest things that you plan is if you're doing a presidential run, you plan on what you're going to say, that you come off like intelligent, well-spoken, and you focus on that. And he's done none of that. Well, I guess he's running on hating Jews or something.
We're going to approach America like Steve Jobs approached Apple. We're the youngest startup in history, but we're the world power because of our military, and mainly because of our naval force. And it shows how smart and how powerful Americans are. The engineering, the sheer engineering. We invented we have the strongest military, and now we have to take that same type of sensibility, take it out of Wall Street's hands, and give it to the people. That engineering mind that created the trams, that made Disney, that made Pixar, that made Lucasfilms, that made Apple, that engineering mind, these spies that we have are going to be brought together to cure America, and then we will influence the rest of the world into higher consciousness and into peace.
And I agree, we were given that birthright, and somehow it's been lost. We'll talk about that. And after you leave soon, we're going to have Owen and everybody else and myself stay here and continue on and take calls. And as long as you can stay, I got to go soon. But I wanted to bring in Owen Schroyer and Ali Alexander who helped get you here. But they're taking any questions they've got for Ye, because you guys have great questions, great comments. So Owen Schroyer and Ali Alexander.
I'll hold my questions for Ye later, because I kind of want to come in because we have a lot of eyes on this transmission right now, and there's a lot of people sharing their opinions on the internet with this right now. And so I kind of just want to, I just want to take a step back and just say, look, we're in a difficult realm with what we're doing here today, trying to balance fun and seriousness, because we are serious people. We have serious missions. And
what fun were we trying to have today, other than Alex Jones wearing the mask? Like, what fun? I mean, it's kind of funny to watch. I suppose it's funny to watch the downfall of some people. But, I mean, like, what are you talking about? What fun are we having?
But we also want to have fun. We don't want to hate life. We want to enjoy life, and we want other people to enjoy life. And when I see the response on the internet from the haters and the people getting angry today, I'm just a little perturbed. Let Ye speak. Let the man speak. You may not agree with what he has to say, but why don't you want him to speak? I don't get it.
He's been speaking the entire time. He's had multiple platforms to be able to speak. What are you talking about?
Same thing with Alex Jones. Why don't you want Alex to speak? What is wrong with you? Why are you so angry? Why are you so serious all the time? If you don't like what they say, tune it out. But here's what gets me, Alex. This is what...
because, people got harassed when Alex Jones made that crazy conspiracy theory about Sandy Hook, the parents of the rest in peace. What is it with this, this weird, freedom of speech virtue signal? Like, I'm all for freedom of speech, but, what are you talking about? Kanye's been going on every platform imaginable, spewing fucking anti-Semitic rhetoric about Jewish people run the world. And you're like, well, this guy's speaking. He's been speaking. He's saying the same dumb fucking thing.
This is what bothers me. It's bothered me with the attacks on you over the years. It bothers me with the attacks we see on Ye today. Whether you
I love sucking Alex Jones' dick.
Agree with everything he said or disagree with everything he said. Let's get our priorities straight here, okay? If you're upset with what Kanye West has said today,
it's Ye, sorry.
Let me correct that.
He fucked it up. He fucked up what he said. It's Ye, bro.
If you're upset with anything Ye has said here today, Ye is not the person in Chicago shooting people every night, teenagers, innocent people dying. Ye is not the person in D.C. and Congress selling this country out for decades. Ye is not the person with Big Pharma that's killed millions of people with their products. It's all come out in court that still has influence to mandate their products on the people. That's not Ye. Ye is not the one that's flying us into wars where millions of people die and trillions get spent. So all the huffing and puffing that we're going to see from this interview in the next 48 hours.
Yeah, he misgendered. Yeah.
You're all clowns. You're all clowns. If this interview upsets you, your priorities are so out of whack. And I don't even think you have the capability to enjoy life anyway. And you need to take a serious look and reflection in the
They're against free will. They're against free open discussion, which shows they're evil. And anyone going along with censoring somebody's speech is a fraud and an enemy of the people.
Do people watch this and go, yes, Alex, yes, bro, this is exactly what I've been thinking about watching you forever. And do people actually respond like that?
The people are that evil and Satan that controls the people, that puts demonic blocks. So when you see the truth in front of you, you can't even hold the truth. Like, it's demonic blocks. I can go to Kim and say, hey, put your family first. You have someone who loves you, put us first, put your children first. And it's demonic blocks, bringing her into traumatic...
What's the name of the No Jumper shows? Like, it's not Sledgehammer. What is it? I keep calling it Sledgehammer.
Push into saying that she had sex with Pete Davidson in front of a fireplace.
Bro, let her go.
You, Kim.
Yeah, true. Let her go, bro. You gotta stop with the coke.
Disney does not love you, Kim.
Kanye, let her go, dude.
Right.
Let her go.
Go to Jesus, because you say right now or marry somebody. Great. Go marry Tom Brady.
Sledgelords.
But get married and use your platform as an influence to keep families together. Don't let the devil use you and those people that are out there mad at the ability for us to say things. For consciousness, I have to think, okay, White Lives Matter. I'm gonna do a T-shirt. I'm gonna make it. You understand? Woke culture is controlled by the Zionist media, making people mad, outraged, going out in the street. We're so outraged, but you're not doing anything yourself to change it and follow God and follow Christ. We haven't said anything against the word of God today. God says love everyone. So if I say I love the Zionists that cancel my account, then I can say I did not catch that. I do love Hitler. I do love the Zionists. I love everyone. The Zionists cannot tell me who I can love and not love. I don't think like that. I think more like someone that's on the spectrum to choose what they want to claim.
I mean, bro, I don't think that. I think it might be like a bipolar or something.
But I can be on the spectrum of love because love.
That's a new T-shirt. I love Hitler.
Fucking incredible T-shirt.
I love Zion.
I love Zion. trying to promote love, God.
No, I hear you. Let's bring in Ollie Alexander. We'll get this done. Ollie, I know you for years. This is quite a
Victory!
broadcast. It's definitely so far in 2022, the biggest broadcast of the year. This is it.
Yeah, don't put this on me, Ricky Bobby.
That's right. You're not first.
Wow. He waited. He made the joke and waited for a response, and he did. And Alex Jones had to say it. Okay.
It's your last. Come on, Ollie, you're on air. Give us your take on it.
No, I mean, this is great. Look, I love everybody on screen, and I love them, and I like them, and frankly, I endorse them. And I think that what Owen said is absolutely right. It's like you can look at this interview, and you can be triggered. You know, you can engage your ego and say, Ye endorsed genocide when he didn't. You could look at this broadcast and say Nicholas Fuentes is a 23, 24-year-old, secret dog-whistling KKK Nazi. But that's also not the case. You could say that Alex Jones and Owen Schroyer are actually platforming hate.
Not so much a secret one. He's pretty open about it. If you ask him, like, hey, do you think white and black people are equal? He'll be like, well, I have to push you back on that.
But that's not what's going on at all. And I think what's powerful about this broadcast, I really think that we're making narrative history, is that we're breaking the Overton window. The Republican establishment sold us out. The conservative movement sold us out. The churches, they closed. So when we look for leadership,
I would just like to continue to say, I have no sympathy for Republicans. You guys totally earned this. This is all on you.
Did we get a call from our...
I mean, I get that. I think that vote in Trump kind of fucked the Republican Party a bit. A lot of Republicans decided not to run anymore, in smaller seats, because they just couldn't handle the direction of the Republican Party. And now we went from Trump, which we all thought was so bad 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, to fucking Kanye West. It's incredible. It's insane. I think the problem is that celebrities like Kanye think that they're special because they were able to make money. And now they sit here and they spout all this fucking nonsense about how incredible they are. Because Kanye West has an incredibly inflated ego, and this is where we're at.
You had your time in the sun, and this is what you. It's time for the reaping.
No, we didn't. So here we are left with the last option on InfoWars, the home of the resistance, and we're a bunch of pseudo celebrities with one celebrity saying, "Okay, well then we're just going to break the chessboard. We're getting off your chessboard because."
A bunch of pseudo celebrities with one celebrity.
It is rigged. It's rigged by Lucifer. It's rigged by Satanists. It is rigged by the Jewish mafia, and people don't want to say that. It's
what? Does this guy even think this? I've never heard this guy before, but I get the feeling that he doesn't know shit about dick. He doesn't care about anything, and he'll just say whatever he needs to be said to get some fucking cum in his mouth from the people that are next to him.
Tricked by the Marxists and the leftists and all of these people.
I think it's important too that the Republican Party should suffer for this.
So I think that this broadcast should.
This is the ramification of embracing extremism year after year after year after year after year, and now you get fucked. And you deserve it. You should. And you should be fucked for a little bit. So you remember next time. Okay? Maybe embracing the most extremist fucking rhetoric ever as a means.
I'm happy that he's muted the black guy, of course. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding.
But own the Dems? Maybe that's actually not a good idea.
Biomedical mafia, the big pharma, it's the king daddy with the central banks. So my only concern about certain other elites.
I mean, listen, I'm on board with knocking down big pharma. Let's take a movement towards some kind of universal healthcare.
How about the big corporate elite that all links up with one agenda, yeah?
Jesus runs the world. Elon needs to put Alex Jones back on the platform because I don't agree with someone that doesn't believe in Christ saying, you're cool, now you. And this is
true.
Right?
Put me back, Elon.
Well, we can agree to disagree, right? But it's still his platform.
I'm pretty sure Destiny's always been on there.
Yeah, but also, I'm not a person that's going to say, hey, I agree with everything. There's things that I said today that you guys don't agree with because you're not in the same place or in the same position in your walk that I'm at.
Except both sides do it. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you kind of walked off Tim Pool. He's playing this game where he's like, I'm going to be really reasonable. Not everybody has to agree with everything. And then the second Tim Pool's like, hey, I can agree with you on some stuff, but not so much the anti-Semitism. And then Kanye storms off the show. So this whole act where he pretends to be reasonable is fucking insane.
Sorry, but if you fight on both sides of this, you are fucking dead. AOC at her worst isn't even remotely approaching insanity that is fucking Ye, okay? Not even close. You're delusional, my friend.
Well, Trump isn't as insane as fucking Kanye West, I'll say that.
Michael, what the fuck?
Didn't something happen with Tiger Woods?
Yeah.
My mom, these are all Zionist sacrifices that happen. But this is Satan at the end of the day. There's a lot of people that feel like we're at the end of days. And Jesus runs the world. God runs the world. Jesus is the real king of Israel. And I'm just...
Are you really comparing AOC to Ye? No, you fucking moron. What I'm saying is that radicals on the left are it's like AOC. That's like the left's radical. The radicals on the right are fucking Nick Fuentes and Kanye West saying, I love Hitler. Okay?
That's actually a good point, Drew. Yeah, your radicals on the left, like AOC, fucking obnoxious and annoying, but we don't even really pay attention to her, to be honest with you. But, you know, you got your Nick Fuentes and your fucking Ye Wests. Ye Wests, your Yeezys, your Yeezys. True.
Hey, President, we're holding up for holding stronger and said White Lives Matter. You got criticized for that. You elaborate on that?
Yeah, I thought that was my right.
Or Marjorie Taylor Greene, yeah, Jesus.
I just exercised the right that only given to white people.
Toasty super chatted $3.99. I thought Cavier had a bigger plan, but now I see Cavier is just crazy.
Well, I'm happy you're finally able to see that Kanye is just fucking off his shit. Thank you so much for that. My gosh, brother.
A white person can wear a t-shirt that says Black Lives Matter, but for a black person to wear a t-shirt that says White Lives Matter, that somehow makes me racist.
So, like, listen, first of all, this was when everything first started, and I remember sitting down watching the Tucker Carlson interview, which I have on Tucker Carlson and Kanye. And I sat there and I'm like, okay, what's the point that he's trying to make here? I was trying to like be there because realistically speaking, Black Lives Matter, even if you don't like the organization that seems to have mishandled a lot of funds, the movement itself is about like, hey, black people matter as much as everybody else. And as a country, we haven't exactly been treating black people perfectly equally, right? We know that there's a history of systemic racism. It may not exist anymore, but those echoing impacts, you know, of slavery, segregation, redlining, etc., have a negative impact on today, right? Saying White Lives Matter is usually not because people actually give a shit about white people, but it's usually to say like fuck. It's usually like a fuck Black Lives Matter thing. It's usually when it's about denounce or dismiss Black Lives Matter. However, I was like, okay, maybe Kanye is trying to have like a nuanced conversation about something. He just babbled. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't really make a point. Like, what's the point? Like, are you trying to open up, like, dialogue about how, like, there's some anti-white hatred on the internet, I guess? And, like, nah, he just kind of did it because it was provocative and he made his own told him to because he's a dog. It seems like, not trying to be an asshole, but it seems like Kanye just kind of does whatever the people around him say he should do. As long as they go, like, you're right, as they'll agree with him with some of the insanity that he spews, and they put him up with him, and they pretend to care about the things that he cares about. He'll be like, you know what? Okay, what do you want me to do? Oh, I'll do that. You know?
I love just going up and saying, hey, what do you think about this? What about that? And if we don't use our consciousness, they're trying to feed us into our consciousness and make us ignorant. They want to dumb us down. And I'm probably the lowest IQ here of everyone speaking. And I'm saying, we feel we would no longer be ran by the idea of fake influence and celebrities.
I'm going to interrupt you.
No, hold on, Alex, don't interrupt me. I denounce every celebrity. I denounce every celebrity I've ever next to. God bless you. And you know, it's the Christian word, what I really want to say. Any celebrity,
What is like, fuck you? He wants to fuck you to people? Okay.
Celebrity that I rock with is Ray J. Literally. Every one of y'all others, y'all all saw, come see me when y'all want to see me. Every fake gangster, so-called killer, any basketball player, any rapper, any actress, any musician, any model, any editor, come see me. Come see God's child right now. Please. I want it. I want to see my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
Take touch in Jesus' name, baby.
I was going to say this, though. I want to be clear. You say you're the lowest IQ anybody here. I'm not kissing your ass. Yeah, that's not true. There's different types. Actually, it's just one test. It's one thing. There's cultural IQ. There's mathematical. There's spiritual. There's economic savants. There's art savants. And I can tell you, I'm an idiot savant.
Let's say there's idiot savants, yeah.
That's a French word. Doesn't mean I'm actually an idiot. It means that I don't know a lot of stuff, but things I know. Like, I don't even get into it, folks, but it's ridiculous. Okay? I can wake up at 2 a.m., 5 a.m.
Seeing Cardi also.
And I can tell you what time the clock's going to say before I look at it. It's a little weird thing I can do. The point is that...
Okay, what is he like? I guess he's got that circadian rhythm IQ.
Is that there's savants that actually bring the world to the next level. And I think people need to take that for what it is. I wouldn't call you autistic. You have a savantish thing about you. And I think that's a positive, not a negative. If you want to say anything...
I won't call you autistic, but you have like a savant about it. He's fucking called him autistic. Oh my god.
Anything all of your own?
Yeah, I'm going to say this, this is a story that Ye shared. I'm not even going to ask permission because he said he's nobody's hard drive, so I'm nobody's hard drive. Ye was hanging out with Elon, and Elon was sitting there, they were under a rocket launch, and Elon says to Ye, you have the highest EQ. So there's also the EQ. And what I think Ye is talking about is like, we've assembled the EQ of Avengers. We have different experiences, different expertise.
Prepare yourself!
That doesn't mean a superpower. I'm just kidding.
We, in fact, even interpret information differently, but we've all got a superpower, and we've got to contribute it to taking down the perma-state, the deep state, the globalists, whatever anybody wants to call this, this group that's...
Oh, emotional intelligence. Okay, IQ. What does the Q stand for? potent.
There's this depopulation. We've got to, rage war against the machine. If everybody rushes to get canceled, they can cancel none of us. So I think that today is an historic day.
Yeah, intelligence potent, so emotional potent.
It's not about agreement. It's an agreement and disagreement against them.
No, I agree that this is about saying free speech is sacrosanct. If you disagree with something, it's to be celebrated. So wait.
Let me interrupt here. And Nick is actually the person who's talked best about this. And this is where...
You ever notice that Nick barely talks? Just says, speak his mind.
I think that, Laura Loomer, who is a Zionist Jew, conservative, and patriot, and then you, who are kind of libertarian and conservatarian, and I know it's kind of conservatarian, would disagree with Nick and I, who, I mean, the Catholic tradition, they're totally support blasphemy laws. Totally. And I don't want to speak for it, but, Nick points out is that we have to have a right to dissent. That is way more powerful.
He was just saying that Zionists were bad before that, and now he's saying that they're good, like they're once, whatever.
Then, for free speech, where's been understanding the system to have, he's talking about Instagram and
does he log against blasphemy? Or wait, did I miss that?
Not that. I guess so.
How's your mic going? Let's do an open shot for those guys. I'm tweeting so long, I'm not how this works. You guys are in trouble. Alright.
He's gonna tweet.
So this is Ye's phone here. And I was going to say, I love LBD Jews. What's that? Screw it, I love them. First, I say Amendment AMT, segregation. Yeah, I got it. I love the First Amendment. Long live. Alright, I'm going to tweet that. I love the First Amendment.
Listen, I'm sharing, right? True. So keep it up with the points. Blue team.
I pray Elon.
We know man's at omniscient. What if one just comes to first here, guys?
For real.
No, pray to God, not to you. Pray to God.
I pray to God, I agree with you too. I pray
to Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Say his name.
It feels like this is longer than 256 characters, right?
You're over the strength of the name.
I mean, why couldn't you have just done this yourself?
Jesus. I pray to Jesus that Elon is for real.
What is he doing about for real? What's for real about that?
He's trying to free up Elon.
Right there.
Right there. I
believe he is.
Jesus.
Because Apple doesn't deplatform Elon for freeing the internet.
He doesn't even understand how Twitter works. He just keeps real.
Well, it's real.
No. Pray that.
Pray that.
Deplatform.
He just made that he says he's not going to.
Defeat.
I love the First Amendment. Long live me. I pray Jesus is for real. Bam! I'm back on Twitter.
I'm trying to understand what he's saying, dude. Okay, so I'm yelling at me for this. Okay.
Play again.
There you go. Give it to him now. Here you go, buddy.
Let's go.
This is great ideas you're having, man.
I have a few good ideas. I believe, let me talk for a second, don't cut me off. I have a few good ideas. I have ideas that surpass the idea of just being a black face for the Trump administration.
Ooh, that's what he was.
Elon's cool friend at a concert.
Kind of true. He's a little more self-aware than we thought. Let's see if these tweets have stood the test of time. He's posting tweets constantly. But this is all that Alex Jones said. I love the First Amendment. Long live Ye. I pray to Jesus that Elon is for real. Okay, and then I guess
that's what he was.
Yeah. Oh my God, Nick had him say Christ is King, America's first gripper. Nicholas J. Fuentes, check us out. Oh my God, Jesus.
But Trump, that is true.
I actually have real ideas. And I get marginalized into these places, and I understand people are afraid of the truth. The best EQ on the planet. When I went to people like David Simon and Jamie Salter and all these Jewish businessmen, they would offer me things like, hey, let's get to one store. And I got frustrated with the Gap, with Adidas, of being held back. And people act like they're going to help you, but they really control you like how Jamie Salter controls Shaquille O'Neal or the NBA controls Shaquille O'Neal. And this is nothing, no knock to our brother. All black people feel the way I feel, but nobody wants to go broke. No one else can take a $2 billion hit and still have $400 million, you know? So that's God putting me in a position to be able to fight battles that other people can't fight. But the people, the real people, they're standing up, they're talking. The problem...
Anybody disagree with this? It's awesome.
There you go.
Now we got Ollie Alexander.
Oh, that was really good. I got to give Alex Jones credit where credit is due. He figured out a way to derail. Kanye by just being like, "You're amazing. Let's move on." It worked really well. What a fucking beautiful tactic.
Everybody, let's go with the tweet and basic. What are you tweeting?
Let's see. How about this?
So we set the camera over there, guys. That's hard.
Okay. How about Christ is King?
Where the fuck did this guy come
first?
Oh man. How uncomfortable do you think Quinn is this little black guy?
Yes, the new world order.
No, that's God's power.
Okay.
Alex.
Alex
Okay.
Jesus, it's so shameless!
I have nothing to do with it.
Oh my god, this is fucking crazy. It's crazy. Bro, this is exactly what Nick Quintus is here for. It's just to put himself in the proximity here. Look at this real quick.
Yes, the way that you, as a master of the universe, the way that you push ideas forward is all positive affirmations.
I'm glad that billions here are going to visit them. And I'm glad that billions are going to visit them.
Ari and Emmanuel, if your wife needs any help in our creative direction for a line, I will gladly help you. Even though you tried to destroy my life, I will help your wife on a creative direction, and I will not do anything unchristian when we're in the room together. In Jesus' name. Ari, if you want me to help your wife with her line, I'm here.
Okay. I put out Christ is King, America First Forever, and then I put
I will not come.
I put Ali Alexander. What are you going to tweet from Ye's Twitter?
I'm yeah.
I'll let you anytime. It's not over. We'll land one show.
We do it once a week.
Yeah, I think I'm going to write about the J6.
Once a week? That is J6.
I think that Ye did more. We got it here. So Ye did more than the Republican establishment, than the conservative establishment.
Are they sharing a chair? What is happening?
So Ye did more than the Republican establishment, than the conservative movement to highlight the process abuses and the torture and more if you still call it all live on here. I mean, my gosh.
Match point. Blue team.
I think that we need to talk about the J6 victims. So let's investigate the civil rights and do
victory.
Jesus.
Violations.
Yep, there we go. Sneako's sucking them off.
J6.
Bro, it's sad that's all that's left. Sneako's here sucking them off right here. America First is inevitable. He's sucking them because that's all he's got left. That's all he's got left.
Nice.
Think of another dick sucker. Nick Fuentes, insane.
Violations of the J6 political prisoners.
Dude, people are literally just running. These guys are actually running a train on Ye's like credibility. Like just fucking the last bit of credibility he has left, so they can all promote their shit.
Hey, listen, Kanye's giving it up for free. Might as well. Fuck him.
So fucked, dude. Oh my god.
Jesus.
That day.
Where'd Alex Jones go?
I'm following on Sneako? I don't think so. I think he's still 370. Or not 370, I'm sorry, text me.
Nick.
I think we're okay.
Nicholas.
Free speech.
Free speech.
Jesus
and free Ali.
Boombaye.
Boombaye.
What would you tweet from Ye's account?
Boombaye.
Store.destiny.gg, buy the plushies.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
Ducking autocorrect.
Stupid.
Sweet. There we go. Did we get the overhead of that? Let's get the team to get the camera. Get the camera. I love them.
Ooh, speaking of the J6ers, I'm pretty sure they've actually, for the Oath Keepers, they convicted. I think it was a conviction of sedition.
Oh, you want me to read you the skit?
Okay.
All right, I love this crew, but sometimes.
Yikes.
Sometimes they can just be stubborn. Zoom in, overhead shot.
Stuart Rhodes. Did we ever talk to this guy on stream? I don't think we did, right?
Me too.
We love Alex.
Holy shit.
Who else would let us do this?
All right, we got to do this time. Thank you very much, Ali. I want to go back to Owen quick. He's one of the stay as long as he wants, but always got a lot of big stuff going on. A great idea having folks tweet out.
Allegedly.
What else do you want to tweet? Yeah, who knows? Maybe Ye was never here. It's never discovered when I call him Kanye. I've just been calling you that for 15
Yeah, because who knows who's behind the mask?
years, so it's like you call my brother or something name, and they change his name, but Ye's even better. And it's definitely taking hold. I think it's an awesome name. But seriously, Ye, what else do you want to tweet out to folks? Because everything right now is going super, mega, total viral. What is your message to Trump right now?
Fuck you.
What's your message to DeSantis right now?
I don't know who DeSantis is. I never heard of the guy.
WH Omega Low!
No, I hear you. Well, all the elites back in DeSantis gives me a lot of concern.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like
He got WH-Omega LOL.
That's right. Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's Ye and Trump and anybody going for DeSantis or McCarthy. That's just not the energy. That's not the vibe. That's not MAGA. That's not Jesus energy. That's not Dragon energy. So, and I like what Ye said about people need to just put it all on the line and finally tell the truth. That's the problem.
Well, here's the bottom line. You're not a white supremacist. I've seen your show. You love everybody. You stand up for white people. Everybody should stand up for themselves and everybody else. It's a load of crap.
You're not a white supremacist. You love everybody. You stand up for white people. Like, okay, but like that... Like, oh, you stand up for white people. Like, wow, what a hot take. Okay.
Hi.
It's crazy. For white supremacy. True. Yeah, and I...
Mm-hmm.
Jews like George Soros?
No.
Okay, well, then I don't hear anything. Yeah. I don't hear anything from the ADL or anybody else.
But for the ADL, I want to say there's a lot of good Nazis that were just fighting for their country. And for...
Oh my God, he's just doing the right thing. I'm sure that there were people who were like forced to be Nazis and didn't want to actually be Nazis for sure. But that's not what he means. He's just saying that there's like a lot of good Nazis. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Oh, like George Soros.
They can put them in the box. They're all in a box. Every Nazi is bad. Well, could some of the Nazis have just been fighting for their country? Oh, they're all. Oh, we can't put them all in a box.
He thinks that he's being nuanced right now. It's incredible.
No, you're explaining that, like you said, you love the Zionists. You don't agree with some of the things they're doing, even though you don't support a lot of what's happening. Seriously, I've really studied a lot of history, plus that family that was there. And so, I mean, I don't think Hitler was a good guy. I get the Hugo Boss uniform is amazing. But, I mean, just because you're in love with the design, you're a designer, can we just kind of say, like, you like the uniforms, but that's about it?
Oh, there's a lot of things that I love about Hitler.
What the fuck, dude? It's getting worse. Oh my God, there's a lot of things I love about Hitler. Oh my God.
A lot of things. Hey, Ned, what did you think about that, Ned?
He's fucking
insane. You're an insane person.
I've been counting the number of times that Kanye West like runs the fence for Nazis and Hitler, and we're at 5. We're at 5 times at this point. This is fucking bananas. This is bananas.
Let me ask you like the A's on time because they openly hailed Hitler. They're the leftovers of World War II.
Yeah, that's how fun that is.
Attacking Russia, so you like the A's on time.
I love everyone.
Well, my point is, you weren't involved with Hitler. You didn't do anything. So having the ADL say anybody that opposes communism and the New World Order is a Nazi, well, you kind of get what you give. You know?
No one cares about the ADL. They're played out. Jesus.
Well, they ran Twitter till last week.
They don't run anything.
No, you're wrong, but I hear you.
Was the No one cares. People have had a problem. Look at Clockwork Orange. There's a part where a Jewish guy makes the guy kiss the shoe, and he says, kiss the Jew. Like, people have had issues with Jewish people forever. But what I'm saying is, I love Jewish people. I love Jewish people.
Gold! I love Israel! Gold!
You think Clockwork Orange is about Jews?
Absolutely. Look at it.
I thought it was about a collapse. You know, Stanley Kubrick was a Jew.
Oh, wow.
I know his daughter. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
So he made Doctor Strange look. I gotta be honest with you. I see incredible literature and art and music and just so much great stuff Jews do. Just like I see something great, like Collective Liberty and other great. Like Beethoven was German. I don't blame Beethoven for Hitler. And I believe in free speech.
What about Wagner?
Well, they demonized Wagner because only Hitler liked it.
Or Adi Dassler. Or Hugo Boss. We have all this demonization. We don't care anymore, ADL. Obviously, no one cares. Shut up. No one cares. Jesus is king. Shut up. It's done. Tomorrow. On to the next day.
But you know, German cars do break down and cost a lot of things.
Germans make really good cars.
The Japanese make better ones.
Germans had a really cool leader at one time.
Oh my God, he just can't stop telling people fucking that Hitler was great. Oh my God. Like, what's happening here? This is fucking insane, dude. Insane.
Look, I drive mainly American cars. But when it comes to company cars, it's a couple Toyotas because the damn things don't break. It is ridiculous.
You know what?
The Japanese bitch to the globalists. They want to make light bulbs go 100 years. They want to make cars don't break. You know they can do that. The Japanese are pissed. That's why these monks send their for electric cars.
I love how it went from like, yeah, German cars to like that.
They go, these don't work. It takes more carbon. Why are you doing this?
That's what needs to be broken. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I want to say with Ben Shapiro, he was so disrespectful to his employee, Candace Owens, for speaking out against me. And that just shows you another level of this kind of control that's out there.
No, I agree. I like the
Ben Shapiro's part of the fucking, he's part of the fucking, the crew. Oh, no.
Lady really defended you. But I mean, are you saying Ben Shapiro's got her on a leash?
I think it's Fritz's
boss. He's her boss. Of course he'd be like, I don't like this anti-Semitic fucking bullshit.
The obvious.
You know, it was our Paul Watson. He didn't launch her. She deserved it. But InfoWars launched him, so.
Yes, but everyone is still controlled by the Jewish media. We need to serve.
Well, Benjamin was a Jewish guy. He's not the fucking Jewish media.
Christ first. Christ first. Everyone, period. Trump.
Okay, but you say the Jewish media. Let me give you a real world example. I
didn't see Ben's video.
I'll admit that Rev once came here for a few hours and went to dinner. He's Jewish. I never asked for anything. He never told me what to do. He only sent a few emails here and there to writers saying, hey, write something, email it to me. And he was a Jewish guy that totally helped us go to the next level. Even though successful without it, he supercharged it.
Wait, is Lex in chat right now?
I never talked to him again, and his website's something done great hellscape. But I'm just saying, it's
I lost it. Oh, that's so sad. Ye praising Hitler breaks my heart. That is sad, bro. That's sad stuff.
Battle for Seiko's soul. Lex lost the battle for the Yang soul. We're in our darkest hours, boys.
Overall, we're very nice people, that's all I'm saying.
I'm actually tired of hearing about the Jews. Like, I love them. Honestly, I don't.
He's the one who's talking about the Jews.
I don't even care that much. You know,
I spent the last 2 hours talking about it.
Because it's fun. It's fun.
You don't want to hear about it, talk about it.
Because being canceled is fun because we're showing you guys the extent that you can go, right? Because everything at this point that you do proves my point. Watch this.
99 cents. It's fully compared to correct Ye's name change from account of the trans people.
True. Silent Joe, very based.
If I say DEFCON 3, and then you cancel all of my deals, you prove exactly why I needed to go DEFCON.
No, I agree with what you said. Let me stop you. Because Dave Chappelle.
Alex. All right. If I and Dave Chappelle works for the Jews anyway, so.
Oh my God.
If I say, now I forgot what I said. Let me meditate. Let me get into a place.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Love you, brother. Jesus King. If I go on an interview and I say, I love Hitler, and then they go and 5150 me and try to lobotomize me like we saw Harley Pasternak do.
Lobotomize? What are you talking about?
Or they put me in prison, it just proves what I'm saying. And it's going to spark the high schools.
I never understood this prison thing. He keeps talking about it, but he doesn't get into any specifics, and he also doesn't really know what he's talking about anything.
It's going to spark the grammar schools. It's going to spark the colleges that say enough is enough. It doesn't matter how on the spectrum you think I am. I have the
5150 is like forcibly interning somebody for like mental shit.
And it's a shame that you have to be considered to be on the spectrum.
Yeah, Pop doesn't say that he's got one of the mind. True, it is.
To have enough courage to speak out loud. I do love my family, right? But I looked at every possible outcome. I practiced Chinese water torture on myself. I would like.
That's a reason to 5150 someone. Holy fuck.
Skip along Malibu in front of my house and sing, when the Clintons come to kill me, how is it going to be? What are they going to do to kill me? Wait a second. Nathan, what do you have to say about this? Nathan, don't want to say nothing.
What I'm trying to get at here is,
bro, what the fuck?
Okay. That I don't think the father of the future revolution against tyranny is Hitler. Hitler said a coming man was coming. It would be the next Hitler that would destroy the New World Order and the whole system. He wanted his own New World Order. He thought it would come to America. You know about Hitler?
Kanye West, I think, is the new Hitler.
Remember this coming man?
No, I don't know about that.
But I just think you should not want to be Hitler's coming man.
I didn't say I was. I don't really care that much about Hitler. I love things like.
You just do it as a little.
I don't care about him. I love him.
A troll.
No, he seems like a cool guy. You know, it's like he it's like
he's not kidding. So he can't even hide behind the joking argument because he's like, yeah, I'm serious. Holy fuck. Wait, dude.
You should not want to be Hitler's coming man.
I didn't say I was. I don't really care that much about Hitler. I love things like.
You just do it as a little like a troll.
No, he seems like a cool guy. You know, it's like it's like he had a really cool outfit and stuff, and he was a really good architect. And
well, you're in love with the look of it.
And he didn't kill 6 million Jews. That's just like factually incorrect.
I think Ronald Reagan said Ronald Reagan said that. Well, I think Hitler did target kill some people.
I think Obama killed Palestinians.
Jesus.
No, I hear you. Here's what I think the frustration is. Nick, you can comment on this.
And Obama was not the first black president. He was another Jewish president.
Americans are tired.
There's only been fucking Christian or Catholic presidents.
Hearing the word Hitler and the needed bad things we need to feel Hitler. And that's my biggest fear.
Let's not say his name anymore. Only say Christ's name moving forward.
That's the right thing to do.
But then falsely accusing people, some people are going to become Nazis.
I am. Now what? Now I'm a Nazi argument.
Oh my God!
Well, isn't that what it said? Because this is the thing.
You're doubling down.
Yeah, you think, Alex?
Right here. Okay, so we're in America. We get our history stolen from us, and we're all made to slaves. The Native Americans and the ones brought over of Jewish slave boats, right? And then
what? What the fuck? Jewish slave boats? What?
And we're so-called free, but we're never free. And we're Republican.
English slave boats, no? What?
And then we're turned to Democrats at the MLK, JFK time, right? And we're told we're black, and they make songs that say it loud, say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. And then crack came. And then rappers started saying, what's up, my nigga? I'm a nigga, you a nigga. They said, okay, I'm a nigga then. Wait a second, I thought nigga was bad a second ago. Nah, nigga is fine. That's what the fans told us to call ourselves. And then even Beyonce.
Like, if you focus on just that messaging of, like, some of the toxic shit going on, that would be great. But this guy's fucking unraveling.
We never thought she called herself a bitch. And Missy said, hey, I'm a bitch. Everyone says they're a bitch. Okay, now our black women are bitches. So we're bitches and niggas now, right? I'm a nigga, you a bitch. I've even said this in my raps. So I wake up and I look at my phone and they say gays are anti-Semitic. So I said, okay, well, I'm an anti-Semitic. No, you said I'm an anti-Semitic. Get it? You understand what I'm saying?
I don't get it. I don't understand.
Bring in the clowns. There will be clowns.
I tell you what, let's play that Frank Sinatra clip for a minute. Let's get Owen Schroyer and Ollie to have some final comments here. Are you going to push that jetpack or you got to get out of here?
I got to get out of here. They already pushed the jetpack, trying to stop us from getting here the first time. Nick, can you tell them what happened?
What's going on? Tell them about that.
Yeah, we had to have the plane turn around mid-air because there was a issue. There was an issue.
What the fuck? Like a sitcom.
There was some issue with the plane. No, that was the first time it happened with me, but we were up in the air 20 minutes out, and then there was some kind of big alarm. We had to turn the plane around and land. And Ye said, he's not even going to believe me. He said, Alex isn't going to believe me because I guess it didn't happen the first time. I was trying to get the show together. Yeah,
well, take your break out of
last time we had it again.
Yeah, so there was some seal on the door that was broken, and so we were.
Well, you don't want to depressurize again.
Yeah, no, we wanted to go down safely, not like crash up a mountain or something. So,
which I'm not afraid of. Whatever way you guys want to choose to, take me out or whatever, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm only afraid of God. One thing I want to say.
I mean, at this point, all they have to do to take him out is let him keep talking. They don't have to take anybody out. They just have to let him keep talking. And, like, he's destroyed his credibility.
All of you guys is.
Like that's what he said. Everybody around him is just, like, trying to, like, suckle at his teeth really quick for that last, like, tweet fucking thing surge, and then they'll die out, The only bad thing is that Kanye allowed people to use his platform to direct more people towards, like, InfoWars and stuff, but...
No one still stepped up, other than Jon Stewart, to say, hey, he was upset about the practices. The contracts have still not changed. So you can do whatever you want to do.
I mean, Jon Stewart said, I understand that you have a pain, and I feel you, and I think it's good to listen and to, like, talk about and have this conversation. He didn't say he agrees with you.
Say whatever you want about me. We don't like his mask. We don't like... Everyone likes the jacket, of course. Everyone loves the jacket, right? You can say whatever you want about me. You can distract us.
He's, like, slowly suffocating himself.
With this Balenciaga kind of conversation, you can distract us with all of these vogue ideas. You can choose your superheroes. Like, we're going to choose George Floyd instead of the MLKs. We're going to choose Gabby and Lizzo instead of the Beyoncés. You can try to create the narrative, but God runs the world. And the people are tired of that. People, all the athletes, all of the celebrities, what I'm saying is, I love you guys also. I understand you're all scared. I understand why. You don't want to get your bank accounts frozen. I get it. I love you. I'm not listening to none of y'all because y'all all scared.
And you notice the more they pressure whatever they...
What is this picture?
Is more classic. Just wait 2 minutes of Frank Sinatra bringing the clowns. The final comment from Ali Alexander, final comment, Roman Short, final comment from everybody here. And the good news is you're 10 minutes from the airport. Sunday your flight was at 2. Push back. We've got Ye in here with us.
Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. Let me just go to the bathroom. Jesus Christ, this is crazy. Oh my God.
gotta do.
Prepare yourself.
Sword, check. Shield, check.
Let's see what we got
For
here.
battle, always check.
Might have actually done all of this. I wonder if this hurts Trump. Because he had like the dinner with them, he had the dinner with Fuentes, McConnell already kind of lashed out at him for it. It's kind of funny that like even Trump's getting a little bit of blowback already from the dinner. This is just like a probably what sees as American version.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Everybody's basically just trying to like ride like Ye's breakdown.
Or the one, say what you gotta say.
Dare you!
For Elon Musk, I don't know if he's watching or not, but I'm telling on Elon Musk to restore the accounts so that everybody can understand. He said this week that he was going to give an amnesty to all the accounts that were banned. So I would like my account back. I think that you should get your account back. I think that
She's using this as singing and they said that.
all you need is their accounts back. You're also people that are listening, calling you right now saying, oh, you're Jewish, how could you not, call out Gay for his comments about Jews and Hitler today? I'm not going to tell Gay what he believes to say. I'm not going to tell Gay what he believes to say. He doesn't bring me down to that.
I guarantee everybody, at least everybody knows on their stuff. It's okay to disagree on everything. That's what you talk about. I'm not going to disagree with this guy that I don't agree with. What are you talking about? What the fuck is happening?
Thought you had me.
What? No. What did that say? Jesus is king. So they printed out a picture of the tweet of Elon Musk, and then he signed it for Jesus is king. He says Jesus is king. So.
Fighting for free speech. So I just want to say that I'm here to fight.
Match point. Blue team.
Because free speech is this is what we're fighting for together.
I can't get you back in the minute. Let me think. These paper. This.
And then we gotta leave in like 10 minutes, so I want to play.
I gotta think of that.
We gotta leave now, that's. Real quick, Ollie, let's get this whole story. You're gonna come up with like an hour.
Match point. Red team.
Everything. Those game here in the comments.
Well, I'll not give my whole life right here. I'll save some of that time.
Victory!
An hour so that Ali can speak to. But you know, one quick thing. All these people out there saying, oh, Ye's lost his mind. Ye's lost his mind. Again, check yourselves. We are mutilating children and calling them trans kids and calling it surgery.
We can fight that fight separately from Kanye West being a fucking literal anti-Semite going insane saying he loves Hitler. Okay?
No, Ye has
It's two different conversations.
not lost his mind. You have. We have men claiming they can get pregnant. No, Ye has not lost his mind. You have. We have now open sex trafficking happening at the southern border, and the White House forcing Border Patrol to be the final ushers in of the unaccompanied youths to their pimps.
What? If anything, the kids that come in and aren't given to their parents probably are less likely to go to pimps. They probably go to
your character.
No, Ye has not lost his mind. We all have for this going on. Now, when Ye talks about wearing the White Lives Matter shirt, and really this is what we're doing here today too, is culture jamming. That's what we're doing. oh, you can wear a Black Lives Matter shirt, but you can't wear a Black Lives Matter shirt. We're ramming their own culture down their throat, and we're finding out that they don't like it. Same thing with this interview today. We believe in free speech. Whether we agree with what each other are saying or not, we believe in their right to say it.
It's an exercise of us showing we're here, we have our own platform, and the internet, number one story, hands down, in the world, right now, is this broadcast that people want free speech. Great point. 60-second closing comment on it. Then Nick Fuentes, then Ali Alexander, then you.
Well, I would say, I don't think the story here with Ye should be about anti-Semitism or Nazis or anything. To me, the human interest story is, but Ye, think about what you can do with your platform right now, because they want to make that the issue. Most people say, I grew up, the whole world. I'm talking about everybody watching this right now.
That's fine.
We want Ye to expose the corruption.
Why is Ye shut down?
Yeah, the secrets, the societies, like you've been doing. We want Ye to hold the curtain back on Hollywood, pull the curtain back on Balenciaga, pull the curtain back on all this stuff.
Everybody be able to bring stuff.
I'll cover the rest of my comments later today. I'm going to go around down the line. I want to make sure Ali gets the final comment here before you leave.
Here's one more question for that. What about your personal training saying, you're not secret government operations, right? And saying, you'll put the institution for life if you don't shut up. I mean, I get why you're pissed.
Exactly. You know, I've expressed myself, and I've expressed myself calmly, and no one's here anymore. You guys have beat me to a pulp, but I'm still alive. And now I'm not afraid. You can't threaten me. You can call me crazy. You can take the money. You can take all the supermodels. And don't take the supermodels.
There's something else between man and God. What's happening?
Don't take the supermodels!
Sometimes I'm interested in the
Oh, is this an Alex Jones mask?
No. But Jesus is king, and I love everyone. This is love speech, Ari. This is love speech. In Jesus' name, the real king of Israel, Jesus Christ. This is love speech. I love Jewish people. I love supermodels. Wait a second, let's see what Netton loves.
You love Nick Fuentes.
I'm Netton now. I know I have a supermodel. Yeah, you can tell.
Alright, you're going to leave here and think about the name thing that I wish I would have said that. So what do you wish you would have said?
I think I said a lot. You know, I think I said a lot.
He certainly said a lot. He just didn't really say it. You know? He said a lot, but he didn't say it.
Victory!
Did you retweet out the sign picture?
Yes, I did, sir.
Alright, Infowars.com, tomorrow's news today. Whoever's staying behind is going to be here and be on air. We're going to unpack all this, obviously, and cover it and get into every issue. But can you think humanity survives? What do you make of the Mark of the Beast, the forced COVID inoculations?
I mean, this is a wave in the right direction.
Why did you think you were able to do 3 hours here? You just did 3 hours, 3 minutes, by the way. You did 3 hours, 3 minutes. Why were you able to stay here but not with Tim Pool?
Tim Pool got the call from those boys 10 minutes before I got there. He said, flag this and flag that. Also, Tim Pool is an NPC. So no one's ever heard of Tim Pool. You know, you're the one that's out. God. And you were fighting on the front line, and now we're here with you. You got some other superheroes part of this.
Oh, no, Timothy.
And I called it. I said, what is the superhero thing with the mask? He said, yeah, but don't say it. They'll figure it out. But I was saying, I'm Lex Luthor. What is the new Ye superhero we're talking about?
That's what you're trying to be, a superhero? I thought that he was just being fucking dumb.
It's someone in service to Jesus Christ, not into his own ego, and that I have my rights. You know, I had the right to wear a mask for the entire. I had the right to wear a super fresh jacket. You know, I had the right to tell God, please don't take away the supermodels. I just want to marry one. You know, I can.
Well, I can say this.
Dude, imagine he marries a supermodel. What do you? Hopefully she's okay. You know.
Because I never seen you in concert. My daughter has. Big fan. I'm a fan of a lot of your music, but
yeah, I think the biggest issue is that Alex Jones is soft, and Tim Pool pushed back against Kanye West.
I've never seen you in person. You don't look little on screen, but you don't look like a really big guy. But in person, I'm a stocky guy. I'm kind of small compared to you. You're built like a brick, you know what house, and you're tall.
Brick, what? You know what? What?
You're pretty tall too.
Oh, brick fucking house or something. Okay.
Well, they've been around Ye in person. It's interesting. And you're a handsome guy in person. I wish you weren't wearing that damn mask.
That's the vision.
But you won't give us what we want. You won't show us your face at the end.
Absolutely not.
That kind of kills it, huh?
He doesn't even get Kanye West. He doesn't even get like a thumbnail or whatever with Kanye West in it. Oh my God.
The Ye impersonator. He was never here.
We never know.
Huge! Choose your character.
Hey, here we go.
Prepare yourself!
What do you want me to do to get their attention? Put on a puppet show?
You gotta slow us down. Make our man proud.
I know what I'm doing. Got this.
Match point! Blue team!
Under my protection. Time to save the day.
As by tongue.
Match point! Red team!
I got it. It's right.
Defeat! Continue? Okay! Choose your character.
Hey, here we go.
Prepare yourself!
Yeah. Okay.
You should be terrified.
Okay. Yeah. I know I have class tonight. I have no idea. I think so, maybe.
Howard, don't fail me now. Come on, come on. Yeah. Wow, that kind of hurt.
Bye. Yeah. Love you too.
Ready?
Match point. Blue team.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Victory!
Lesson 1, rookie. Expect the unexpected.
Rematch? Choose your character.
Hey, here we go.
Prepare yourself.
game of the year, guys. Nobody could have seen it coming. Apparently, he's takes a little bit of vitamin D. You know what I'm saying? He's treading Clen. Eat Clen and tread hard. That's what it is. Nobody could have saw it coming. It's actually interesting that people are so going so crazy about it. Because I think it's so obvious. I mean, if you look at the guy, it's obvious. What's interesting though is that he claims it's natural, which is a pretty typical thing in the bodybuilding community. It's like so whatever nutritional BS that they're trying to push onto people that don't realize it. But I wanted to start off because I was like, did he explicitly say that he was natty? And then people were catching him, and he just kind of never say anything. So I found this clip and I watched it.
Is Liver King dead? Anything about on steroids, I would have his legs. You see how little my fucking legs are? So this is when I say to people that make this accusation.
Does he not train legs? Oh, that's why, guys. He doesn't have to worry about the whole body recovering his legs. So he can just train with his chest.
I suggest that you take that self-help into the league. You put that shit on top.
I got you! You need to be careful!
Yeah, so he's pretty explicit about how he's all that. He thinks really small. He does not train legs. I guess he just doesn't really like it. I don't know. Whatever. That doesn't matter. So now let's get into this video here. Here's the thing, really quick. So, I used to be really more in gym culture. I'm a big fat chunk.
Victory!
I did. And I used to be a strongman. I used to like that a lot. The reason I'm saying this is in the bodybuilding community, it's just kind of normal, or the fitness community, it's normal to lie about yourself.
Continue
for attention. Of course, not Michael Hearn. He's all natty, but it's a very popular thing, and so most people kind of know it. But there are still people who are unsuspecting, and they will look at somebody like Liver King and go, "Oh, he's natty. I can do that." And the way that they get there is they'll be like, you can only do it if you take my supplements. That's the whole mentality. Supplements are I would say 5 to 10%, of the fitness journey overall. And it's really sad because it's almost like part of body positivity. It's like you tell somebody that you can reach an attainable. Liver King is an unattainable beauty standard, an unattainable fitness standard, because he's on gear. And then he's like, but you can do it if you just buy $50 a month worth of supplement. And people start doing it because they want to be just like him. And then he throws the mentality of, if you can't do it, it's your fault. The guy's on fucking gear, bro. It is what it is. And honestly, if he was honest about it, he didn't say anything about being natty, I would respect that, because I understand you can't talk about being on stuff for the most part. But a lot of some bodybuilders do. But you're setting people up to this unattainable beauty standard, and it's not just when it comes to supplements. It's workouts too. If you have somebody that's on gear promoting a particular workout, and I'm not speaking specifically about Liver King, you can't recover from that workout. So you'll see people that are like, "Hey guys, here's my really cool workout." They'll give you their chest routine, right? So this is their chest, and they'll bench for 4 sets. It's 8 to 12, right? And then they'll do incline for the same amount, right? They'll do that, and then they'll do dumbbell. They'll do decline, and they'll do flies, and then they'll do some tricep work, blah blah blah, and they just do all of this stuff that for somebody who's natural, they may not be able to actually recover from. By this routine that's just unusable. What's wrong with suggested videos? Okay, it's one and only. It's music. I'll restart. So we have none of these continues are distracted. How's that? Now a bunch of actual beauty time. Does that make you feel better? He goes nowhere. Well, now I'm thinking that maybe he doesn't eat those things now. Now I'm thinking maybe he doesn't eat those things. By following his design methods, and he is also very successful. I went out.
in these emails indicate something.
I will live in the Republic of Texas, Houston. So it's from Delivered Kingdom, supposedly. What's a good day and time for you to have our consultation in Texas, Houston?
Focus on the mission, alright?
He's that snake that I'm just like...
That's all. Blue team. Victory!
Okay. I'm 12 hours behind you. This is an absolute priority for me, so I will cancel almost anything planned to make this happen for you. My preferred times are 7, 8, or 9 p.m. CST, but could easily do 6 or 7 p.m.
Let's go!
Evening. In your time, I believe that's 7 p.m. Blah 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 blah. Almost any morning of the week. Please check my math on that, since the outside you're I was happy to compensate you for the trouble. So let's dig in. I'm the face of several brands, including ancestral supplements, and I've hired a team to build the Liver King brand with the goal of 1 million followers by March 2022. I'm pouring ridiculous resources. That already passed, whatever. Pouring ridiculous resources to make this happen, including hosting a video guy that will be living at my guest house and filming crew that will be filming 7 days a month. It's stated I have to stay in great fucking shape year round. They take 1 to 2 months off. Here's a clip where I'm currently at. I've been working out for 35 years. I know how to eat, train, rest, and recover. I have a hard shell hyperbolic chamber at my house, but as I've reached my mid-40s, I'm getting harder and it's getting harder, and the back fat fucking kills me. To support my exhaustive efforts, I recently started taking Omnitrope, the 5 whatever miles from our pharmacy, 11K US per month for my new dose, which is... Wait, what? Is that all gear he's talking about? My doctor told me that I could double it in an effort to get to the uppers. So I think, wow, okay, looks like he's talking about that. He's definitely not more than that. I'll tell you that. Okay.
Some juice usage here, and some pretty expensive juicing at...
Yeah, 11K a month.
Hey guys, that's attainable for all of us. Even in the fit is completely going against everything we preach because even in the fit vehemently.
I think I was Imagine I got that wrong.
Is trying has said millions of times now across months of podcasts and on content saying he has never touched his stomach and never would get one natural, but now we have a lot of evidence to suggest that that's completely false.
First of all, you just look at his stomach. He has a GH.
That's all. Blue team.
Ever heard his video
Oh, bro, that's the GH gun. And you want to know what? Here's the thing, it's still impressive. He still has an impressive physique, even if he's on here. Like, that's the thing. It doesn't take away, that makes things easier, but it doesn't take everything away. But the fact that he could just be like, I'm not going to answer that question, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I would still respect it. But, like, he's telling people he's explicitly not on it.
It's not naturally achievable in any way. And especially not for someone of his age, mid-40s. He has been genetics gifted.
Victory!
And I mean, just look at him. Like, I could swim in his veins. They're so fucking huge. Like, this man has more sauce in his body than a Chick-fil-A. Even when he's sitting down, just look at his abs. His six-pack is more defined than 4K television, and they have more depth than a Game of Thrones season. It's beyond me.
Unfortunate, man. Game of Thrones really got far.
How anyone ever believed that his body was naturally achieved. It's been very clear and has been called out many times that he is absolutely on the gear.
Absolutely. The problem is that like young people are probably buying all this shit because they don't get it. They just don't get it.
But a lot of people just wanted to believe in the teachings and hope that they could get something similar. But realistically,
like they'll just like write it off as like, oh, you're just a hater, you're just a hater, you're just a hater kind of bullshit, you know.
You get a body similar to Liver King's is if you somehow get chosen for the Captain America Super Serum or start cycling some very heavy-duty stuff here. Now, what you're looking at here is everything that Liver King said he'd been taking. This is part of the emails with the coach.
Oh, man. That's crazy. Why did he give all this information up right off the bat? Like, you think that he would have waited a little bit. But okay.
If you want a more in-depth breakdown of what all of this is, More Plates, More Dates, which is the channel that broke all of this, goes into very good detail about what all of this is. So you can see there is a lot that he's taking here, and from what I've read, this comes around to about $15,000 a month worth of these.
$15,000 a month? Wow, more plays more needs goes into it for like an hour. This guy's great. That's crazy. Oh, he's got this whole thing.
And a lot of which are part of the 9 ancestral tenets of an English guy.
Wow, that's an in-depth one. Maybe I'll watch that at some point.
Enhancements, these unnatural enhancements to get him his body. And I want to be clear here, I'm not like anyone who uses steroids or anything to help them achieve
That's what you're honest about.
I think that's totally within their own right as a personal choice that they make. Yes, of course, it's dangerous, but it's their choice. And who am I to stop them from doing that? If they get medical supervision, of course, that's going to help them.
Yeah, and as long as you're honest about it, because the problem is like he's drifting for. Bro, I'm looking at the guy's website right now. He has his workout. Like, it's not just okay. So he sells. First of all, the workout's bad too, because like there's no way a natty person will probably be able to handle whatever workout that he's getting people. Body strength training on Monday.
Every hurt is a lesson, and every lesson makes you better.
Anyway, like, it's difficult to recover from, like, a lot of these things when you've done it for fucking years. Stuff. Oh my god, how long did it last? $86 Wow. Is this everything you're supposed to get? I was just spending, like, $156 like a month or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be, dude. That's nuts. Subscribe. Wow, how long did the serving go there? I don't even know. It's crazy, man.
The problem that I have here as well from the other people is that he's selling wine. He's way too much saying that what I have achieved is actually achieved. If you just follow my 9 ancestral tests, none of which contributed to the HGH that he was moving up his fucking asshole here, to get him these incredible results. Like, is what he is selling. He's not selling any of these steroids. He's selling there's going to be a top queen. Limited access to money. If you want to find your queen, you have to do this.
Oh, it reminds me of fucking, like, Manosphere, right?
But the
I just feel like this is super funny because he's making it sound like these supplements, you know, are really helpful to inject, like the liver care. So they just probably should build fucking 50 yards to take it down again. Like he's making it seem like he got huge from these things, and now he's revealing these secrets to somebody who's going to get big and strong like him. But that's not really
match point. Red team.
From an old public growth.
Good streaming, guys. I'm going to pick up some food, and then I'll be right back. But thanks for checking it out if you did, and I'll be back later.
Probably do really well just getting some shit.